Good morning, guys.
Welcome.
Welcome to our podcast. This is probably not going to be as quiet as we thought it would be, but
Yeah.
we're here in front of a camera.
Yeah.
This is incredible. We are actually beyond happy that we actually started this.
Yeah. We talked about this for a while, and it was like one of those things just like, oh yeah, that would be fun.
Yeah.
But now we're doing it.
And it's crazy. It's like, I was like just telling her, I was like, this has like been a goal for a while, and it's new and it's different, but it's going to be fun.
Yeah.
I'm really excited.
Me too.
So I am Gemma.
I'm Sophia.
And this is our Underage and Overthinking podcast. We have decided on that name because we are obviously both underage. I am 15 and she's about to turn 16.
16 in 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Happy birthday!
Happy birthday.
And yeah, it's crazy. But we wanted to start this podcast to just talk, to yap a little bit on camera, kind of get used to the fact that we're on camera is going to be difficult. But
Yeah.
we're going to do it. We're going to just talk freely. And yeah, so you want to talk why we started this podcast?
Well, we started this podcast because we yap so much off camera. Might as well entertain others while doing it.
Exactly. It's definitely new. It's definitely different, but we'll get used to it after a while.
Yeah.
But yeah, so obviously I'm Gemma. I'm 15 years old and we are both from Kentucky. We met
6th grade.
6th grade back in our little social studies class.
Oh yeah. We played Minecraft.
Minecraft.
Got in trouble a lot. Do your work.
Do your work in school, guys. It's important for your future. You don't think it is until you get to high school. So really focus on that. Really pursue what you want to pursue.
Yeah, don't be like us. Do your work.
And now we're here.
Now we're here.
But we're excited. We're very excited, actually.
Yeah.
We have been wanting to do this for so long. I sent her an Instagram reel. I think it's how it started. And I think it was like 2 a.m. and I was up and I was like, Sophia, we should make a podcast.
What?
But we made everything. We have guest lists. We have plans of what we want to do in the future. We have so many things that
we have so many episodes lined
there
up.
Are so many already.
Guests.
Yes, so many guests. Parents and family. It's gonna be
friends.
Crazy.
My boyfriend.
Yes, and her little boyfriend. So a little bit about us. I did a little introduction on me.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Hi, I'm Sophia. I'm gonna be 16 2 weeks. January 29th is my birthday.
Yes.
I don't know. I've moved around a lot. I've gone to a bunch of different schools, made a bunch of different friends, but I mean, I never really thought that I was really liked by anybody until I met Gemma. Like, she's the only person I've been confident that was like, yeah, she loves me. And I mean, I'll support her until the end of the days in all of her bad decisions.
A lot of those.
A lot of those. But I love her and I support her. And I mean, really, that's just how we got here, is just a support of each other. Yeah. She's always been there for me when nobody else was. When I was in bad, toxic relationships, friend and relation, like dating wise. She's got me. And yeah, but I've had a lot of different friends that I've been with that just kind of like were not it until, yeah, Gemma.
It's like weird too, because like we've been through, don't mind my language, but we've been through hell and back.
Oh yeah.
Like even during our friendships, before our friendships, like I mean, we really just got we obviously met back in 6th grade, but we got really close in
freshman
year, and also closer this year because of first period and 5th period.
Yeah,
it's crazy. We've done everything together. Like we're so close with both of our families. We're all just like one huge family, and I think that's like healthy.
Yeah.
It's yeah, I mean, definitely one thing that we've always wanted to do is just kind of like, we may not always be the most positive people. There are definitely moments where we have our little crash out moments.
I crash
Trust
out
me.
daily.
Oh, fourth period for me. But we just want to come on and we want to talk freely. We want to talk openly. We want to communicate with people who don't really feel like they can communicate.
Yeah.
It's really just about spreading positivity and just knowing that it's okay to talk. It's okay to speak up. It's okay to just be yourself, honestly.
Yeah, like there's a lot of stuff that goes unsaid. Like a lot of things people think about, they're like, yeah, I don't know, like I'm weird for this. I like nobody else. Like this doesn't happen to anyone else. I'm weird. But most things are completely normal. Like happen to everybody.
Exactly.
And no one talks about it.
No, no one does. And that's why we're here. We're gonna be like a little station for everyone to just communicate.
Yeah.
We're gonna get like there's more than just games and Q&As and talking about like our life in the future, but we're also communicating
about our past.
Yeah, about our past. Huge on past.
Huge.
We're also just bringing on people who are going to share stories, and we're also going to share our own stories, probably in the future about more detailed and deep things. But for now, we're just letting you know us, letting you understand who we are as people and why we're doing this in general. So we think it's really important. So
yeah.
One thing that we really want to touch base on is what's going to happen on this podcast.
Yeah.
Why, like, obviously we explain why we want to just put it out there that we talk all the time. We just want to talk.
Yeah.
But
Talking's fun.
Talking is very fun. But it's also that we want to share everything. We want to be open, be honest. Make sure people know it's okay to be open and be honest.
Yeah. Like you can talk about a lot more things than you think you can. Like, of course, there's specific people that you can and can't share with, but like, it's okay to be open. It's okay to be vulnerable.
I feel like one thing that's definitely confusing is we are there. I hate to say it, but there are cliques at our school.
100%.
A lot of cliques, but there might be backlash for what we're doing. There might be people at our school or outside of our school that don't like what we're doing or don't like us in general. But we're just trying to push past that. We're trying to make sure like people know that who cares what people say?
Yeah.
Everyone has whatever else is going on. You shouldn't judge people just based on what you see.
You're gonna have haters no matter what you do. No matter what. You can be doing exactly what they're doing, they're gonna hate you for it. So just don't care.
Just be yourself, honestly.
Just do it.
You can't change yourself for someone else because you can't just keep this fake persona for the rest of your life.
Yeah. Don't change for people, change the people. Yeah. Be around a good group.
Or just don't change people.
And then don't.
And then just like sometimes it's okay to be alone.
Be alone.
Like that's something like I have to learn too. It's like I'm never really alone. So it's always nice to just find that peace in being yourself, being alone. Just finding your sense of yourself because like you can't really be someone else that you're not.
No.
It's not healthy to be someone else that you're not, and it's a lot to unpack. So there are definitely going to be people that are not going to like this podcast or not going to like what we say or do. But we are just being honest. We are just here for everyone else, including ourselves. This is definitely more than just a podcast. It's a purpose. And it's special. It's really special. It's a goal.
It's a goal.
Like we conquered that, which I'm so beyond glad.
When this gets posted, girl, I might cry.
Me too. we like we got so we ship a couple things off of Amazon for this podcast, and as soon as we got home today, they finally delivered, and we were like, we can finally do this, and it's getting posted tomorrow at 5 p.m. We're stoked, but it's also like scary,
horrifying,
because you're putting yourself out there more than you could think. It's gonna be hard, but it's gonna be something that we have to do, and we just hope that we can get it across that we're not doing this to hurt anyone or make anyone feel ashamed of themselves. We're doing this to bring people up and make sure people know that it is okay. You are going to be okay. You will always be okay. There may be a storm, but there's always going to be a rainbow. You'll be fine. Like one thing about this is that we are obviously on social media a lot.
Oh yeah.
And it's obviously been the influence for this podcast, but it's also just in general we hear about everything on the internet, and it's not good, but it's also a lot of false information spread on the internet, and we do not like that. And there's actually more than you think. There's a lot of false information spread about teenagers on the internet, and
That gets disgusting.
it gets rough. I mean, there are a lot of mixed opinions, and definitely teens are a lot more invested in what's it called, like older people like things, if that makes sense. Like
Things we should not be.
yeah, like one thing like teens are focusing on heavy right now is politics. And it's I want to let you guys know that me and Sophia have completely different political views, but we just don't talk about
We don't talk about it.
and it's not a topic that we need to discuss. Like we're young, we're gonna make choices that maybe other people don't like, but we're still gonna support each other. It's not a contest. There's no contest in this world
No.
unless you're like in the Olympics or something.
It's good to be informed,
Yeah,
but work on your ACTs. Don't nobody cares about the politics yet.
we like both of our families have been super inclined with political views, and
I'm done.
yeah, trust me, like our my parents are super one way, and your parents are like also super like one way and the other way because your does your mom
I don't want to talk about it. Talk about it.
politics are a rough topic around us.
Mm-hmm.
We have it's like people will think that they care like about like oh my gosh they must like be not that close because they don't have political views.
No.
We're closer than probably anyone right now, and we have completely different
Yeah.
views, but that's okay.
We respect each other's opinions. We respect that we have different opinions.
Like we like listening to them too. Like
Yeah.
you always need two sides of one story.
Yeah.
Politics are definitely two sides of one story.
Mm.
It's a politics, and then it's like two sides.
It's so much, and it's too much for people to be worrying about at our age. We can't even vote yet.
Yeah.
So it's good to know, but worry about the things that you need to deal with now. Your driver's test, your exams, ACTs,
Friendships.
friendships.
Yeah, it's a lot. I mean, one like thing is like being a teenager in 2025
Rough.
it's rough, but it's also it's your building blocks. It's not your future. I
Mm-hmm.
want to let people know that now. Like what is happening right now, whatever issue we're in with your boyfriend or girlfriend or significant other, with your family, with your just life, it's all now. That's not your future. Your
You're probably
past
gonna
does
forget about it.
yeah, your past does not define you. I want to let everyone know that now.
Yeah.
Cuz I mean, I had to accept that, but it took forever.
Forever.
It kind of still does,
A
but
little bit.
we're working on it, and that's just part of being young. You have to grow in some way, and you can't just grow all at once.
Yeah. You're not the same person you were when you were 10.
And you're not going to be the same person when you're 21 versus now.
Yeah.
You're going to be okay. And don't let other people's words bring you down. It's everyone will always think of you differently. You'll have friends that love you and then people that hate you.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah, we got a lot of haters.
We walk through the halls and we see everyone.
Offs on offs.
But I mean, like everyone has their own opinion, and I think everyone is allowed to voice that. But it's just like, why put your effort into hurting someone else when you can improve yourself?
Yeah.
There's no point. It's my little opinion over there. So,
I love your opinions.
thanks.
You're so cute.
Oh my god. Guys, I want to let you know that this is not normal for us. We first off, being in front of a camera, not our jam.
Mm-mm.
We both have not the best track record of being comfortable in places where we know that people are watching us.
Oh, 100%. People are going to see this.
Yeah, people are going to see this. People are going to be like, hey. And lots of our friends from school, lots of our peers, lots of our not so much friends, but acquaintances. But we're just putting ourselves out there because why not? Someone has to speak up, and we'll be the whole star of that little train. So hopefully we can influence you to speak up. And I want to let you know, don't close doors. Don't close the doors in your mind. Things will get in even though you think they won't, and then you just
They sneak their way in.
They sneak their way in,
and then they can't get out because your doors are closed.
It's horrible, but it's something that you just have to deal with. Is that knowing that you have a voice and you can speak up and you can use it because
First Amendment.
First Amendment. As long as you're not saying anything harmful or hateful. Well,
Be
hateful's fine.
be nice. Be respectful. Be decent.
Be decent. Nice. Be a cutie.
Be cutie.
Let's go about us. Let's talk about. Do a little. Get obsessed about us.
Lore drop.
I'm doing a little question and answer over here.
Oh.
Because I think it's that time. I think it's about that time.
About that time.
What are we into? What are we into at this moment? Like our hobbies, our everything. Like what's going on? What's the tea? What's life?
I draw. I paint.
This artist. He's a little talented. He's a little bit talented.
Yeah, I draw. I paint, but I spend all my time looking at videos and pictures of motorcycles and cars. I will yap about them for hours if you let me.
Oh, it's really bad. Like it's an obsession.
Oh, it's bad.
Yeah. We saw this story time. We saw this one motorcycle outside of the school, and we needed to know so bad. We asked our sub in that class. We were like, "Hey, girl, who is that? Who rides that?"
We
motorcycle?
found out. I've met him, the guy with the motorcycle. He's lovely. He won't let me ride the motorcycle.
Your heart is crushed.
No, someone let me ride your motorcycle, please, or buy me one.
Period. You tell them.
Now.
Okay, let's do another little question. Question. Okay, let's talk to ourselves.
Okay.
So, just to see who knows us better.
Oh.
Because we're gonna test our friendship on the podcast.
I'm gonna fail.
So we're gonna ask the same question to each other. I'll generate the questions because I kind of have them on memory. But if you have anything you want to ask, I'll ask you the same thing, just backwards.
Okay.
But I'm gonna ask you, what is my favorite color?
Pink.
Period.
What's my favorite color?
And black. She likes both.
Can you tell?
Yeah. Let's see. I'm like really bad with questions.
That's okay.
They're on my mind, but they're just kind of fading. Favorite animal. What is my favorite animal? Like cat or dog?
Cat or dog? You like dogs more, don't you?
Kind of. It's super in between.
Yeah.
I love them both, but I do love my dogs. I love my babies. I promise.
Yeah.
Sometimes they look a little silly because they're like little rat dogs, but that's okay.
They're so weird.
They are a little bit weird. Rosie was not having the best night last night. She got really sad. She started crying.
My baby.
That poor girl. I feel bad. But
what about me? Cats or dogs?
You are definitely more of a dog person.
You think? Because I'm a cat person.
You have a lot of dogs. Oh wait, that's kind of true though, because you hate on your dogs.
I hate my dogs. I love them, but I hate them.
I was thinking that. I was like, oh, but it's like something you own. But it's like,
I have 3 dogs.
If I could own a dog or a cat, I'd pick a cat because I feel like it's easier.
Cats are amazing. My boyfriend's cat, I love her. She's my baby. She's my pretty princess. I love her so much. She's my best friend.
Yeah. That's so cute. She's so lovely. She's just such a little cutie. She has a personality, and we love that.
Oh, yeah, she does.
Trust.
Every time I go over there, she always gets so excited to see me.
One thing that we have to introduce is our little trio. We have a trio.
Our trio.
We love our trio so much. Wanna introduce the little people? Well, obviously it's us.
And then my boyfriend.
Her boyfriend.
But they have a brother sister bond, and he's just my man.
They're so cute. You wanna show the ring?
Oh.
They got promise rings, and it's really cute.
Yeah.
It says on the inside.
Oh, it says like always mine, and then his says always yours.
It's really cute. And they've been friends. I'm like narrating your story.
Yeah, narrate my story, queen.
Oh yeah.
Do it.
Okay, so you wanna like do an interpretive dance? Go.
An interpretive dance.
No, like act it out. Okay. Noah and Sophia were best friends back in.
We met in 8th grade.
Back in 8th grade.
You know, just shut up. Just let me do it. So we met in 8th grade, and we have been really good friends since. We've been on and off. We've like not like on and off like dating, on and off like friends. We We've blocked each other. We've gotten into arguments because he kept trying to date me. But last December,
She finally gave in.
I gave in.
We're just kidding.
I was
We're
like,
just kidding.
whatever.
We love you, Noah. I'm sorry.
Well, honestly, I made him ask me out. I was like, why am I not your girlfriend? Ask me out now. And he was like, what?
She's a little aggressive in the relationship, only with her
I'm
words.
very aggressive.
Promise.
You do what I want.
We're gonna get hate. We're gonna get hate crime. We're gonna get
I don't care. My man loves me.
I'm so excited for just like I'm so excited. We get to see Noah tomorrow.
We do?
Because me and Miss Girl I'm stealing her away from her family for a couple days. But it's only because we don't have school, and I'm praise the Lord. Another thing that we have to introduce is me personally. I'm a Christian. I go to church twice a week, and I love Jesus. I got baptized on July 28th of 2024. That's the second time I got baptized after my church camp, because the first time back in April was just not. It was super impulsive. It was super out of the blue, and it wasn't really thought about. It just like happened that morning. I was like, I'm gonna get baptized. It wasn't really something I thought about. But getting rebaptized was the best thing that ever happened to me. I felt safe. I felt calm, and now it's not like I always feel safe and calm, but it's always I know that I'm protected. I know that I'm safe, and life is just so much better with the Lord on your side, in my opinion. And whatever religion you are, if you don't believe in God, if you do, if you just have, I don't really know all the deep words about it.
Whatever religion you are, if you follow one or not,
good on you, honestly.
Live life.
Religion is set, again, if you follow it or not, but like that choice is a huge decision, and we are beyond proud of you for that, because
whatever you want to follow, queen.
It takes like a lot to put yourself out there and claim your religion.
I'm getting there on my journey of being a Christian. I wasn't my whole life.
What were you?
I just didn't care. I didn't think about it. I was more like, that's so stupid, like just live in the present. Just like, who cares what happens after you die? But the more I got into it, like Gemma started dragging me along to Wednesday Legacies.
Guys, I don't force religion on people, I promise.
She was like, no, do you want to come? And I was like, yeah, I'll go.
And honestly, it was funny because I asked her at lunch. I was like, hey, you want to go to youth group with me? And she was like, well, if you're going, I'll go. I think it was only like to spend time.
Yeah. I just wanted to hang out. Yeah. But it was amazing. And I think the second time I went to Legacy, bawling my eyes out. And it was just like, I actually felt like I mattered. I was like, I meant something. And it's like, I go every Wednesday. I sprinkle in some Sundays. We're going tomorrow.
You're going tomorrow.
And it's like, I think it's just amazing to have that.
It's just like knowing that like there is something there, and we're just working towards it. You will not be perfect at absolutely anything you do, but in my opinion, it's like I felt we aren't perfect to ourselves or other people. I really don't think that, but we are perfect in the eyes of the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
That is how I view it. That is my opinion, and if you have a different one, that is completely okay. I don't mind if you voice that. You have that right, and you just genuinely have that opinion, and voicing your opinion, just speaking up about it is okay. Don't let anybody talk down to you like you are nothing or you mean nothing based on your religion. I will always obviously try to bring that up. It's like it is okay to be wherever you want to be, but the experience the experience that I've gone through with religion is truly impeccable, and we will get more into that in a different episode, but just know that that is a little bit about us, and that's part of who we are as people.
Yeah, we were doing a Q&A and we totally lost track.
We did. We were
Cats and dogs.
Cats and dogs, dude.
Cats and
Dang.
dogs. Cats and dogs get deep.
Yeah. But we will switch topics from a Q&A because I really don't know what to ask unless you have any questions.
Nope.
I will say this, where I'm gonna go on a little talking spree over real quick about podcasts. We will be posting every Sunday at 5 p.m. We will not be filming on Sundays, but we will be posting. Trust.
We film on Saturdays.
We will film on Saturdays. I want to let everyone know that now that not everything that you see on the internet is like posted and quickly like done in a day. No, it takes some time. It takes a little bit of energy, and but that's okay. It's work ethic, and you have to work hard for what you want, and we want this. So that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
Updates for the future. We will be having a lot of guests on this podcast.
Lots and lots and lots.
We're trying to just kind of show the world that there is more than just a adult conspired opinion on teens. This like everything about the news and about like just everything you hear from parents in the news, like I feel like is such a heavy influence on how other people think of teenagers.
There's a lot of stereotypes.
Very much. And I hate it because it's like not everyone is the same.
Yeah, we're just people.
We're all people. And you're treating us like we are not really no one, but just like
dismissive.
We're being dismissed a lot, the teenagers in this world.
Because everything we feel is hormonal, apparently.
But we want to show you that not everything that you see based on news broadcasts, which are created by adults. And there are a lot of scientific information, which some I agree with, some I don't. But it's also just like, we're going to show you the teenage perspective. We're going to show you how it is from ourselves, including many other teenagers that are going to be on this podcast. And we're going to show you that our life is a lot harder than what you think and what you see.
Again, we have fun. Yeah. We live life.
Yeah.
We hang out.
But it's also like it's not always like rainbows and sprinkles and unicorns.
No.
There's so much more than what meets the eye, and that's what we want to get across to teens and young adults as well as adults. And we would just want to show you that we're more than just 15 and 16-year-olds or whatever teenage you are or kid. I don't know who's going to be watching this podcast.
Me either.
But if there are younger than teens, just know that you are going to be okay. There's a lot more to life than just ups and downs. There's a whole future awaiting you. Do not give up on that future no matter what you do. You will regret it in the end, trust. Like you have to believe in yourself, and that's going to be hard, but also believe in others. Believe in the goals that you have and just reach for those goals, because even though it might feel tiring, it's going to be worth it, and you're going to be so happy in the end. And it doesn't really matter what happens now, because we're young. We're going to get older. We're not going to be 15, 16, or younger or older forever.
Though the worst point in your life will be middle school.
I fully agree with that. I'm sorry, because
if you're in middle school now or about to be in middle school, I'm sorry. It will be okay.
You will be okay. Trust me. There are so many ups and downs from middle
school. 7th grade, RIP.
I feel like it's always the middle years that suck. Like sophomore year and junior year, they're going to be the hardest.
Oh, 100%.
But also like 7th grade is going to be rough.
7th grade, if you're in 7th grade right now, I'm so sorry.
We love you, and we're here for you.
I'm so sorry. But like, 7th grade is the worst.
It's really rough, but it's also like I have overcome a lot from 7th grade.
We got out of 7th grade was a big character development year.
And it's also I actually really appreciate 7th grade for the fact that we grew and learned. Also, I want to mention this now. Do not mind my nails. I want to say that now because I just realized I've been holding it like this, and I do have nails, but let's point that out now because
Gemma will never have a full set of nails.
I have for 2 weeks. I just took them off today. I've been trying to because I can't find them. But again, back to topic. You got it.
Yeah.
Trust
it'll be
the
okay.
Process, go day by day.
We made it out of 7th grade, so can you.
Trust. But like also like just know that like I will say this forever and ever. Your past does not define who you are as a person. Your past is the past for a reason. Like you can grow in a day. I fully believe that. A couple hours, maybe not so much because you do have to think about everything. But a day, definitely. You can grow in a week, in a month, in a year. There are so many things that you can do in the time span that you have. So do not let any time go to waste, and just know that you have a purpose, you have a worth, and you will be okay.
Sorry if you haven't been able to see my eyes this whole time.
We have a very bright light facing our
I have eyes. Promise.
Promise. Pinky.
Pinky. I have blue eyes.
She does. I have brown. Perfect. Also, this is really odd. I don't know if I said this already, but this is odd for us. We are first off talking on camera, but also spaced.
We have talked about this.
Did we?
We're so far apart.
Oh, we talked about the camera part, but we are always with each other. Very much not leaving. Like,
this is the most space we've had between each other all day. Besides in the car.
True that.
No, but that's. We're always touching. We hold hands when we do work.
I literally have a picture. I have to show you guys one day, but I have a picture of me and Sophia literally like finger linked like this. I was sitting in a chair and she was sitting on the floor, and we were just holding fingers because we
have separation anxiety.
We do have separation anxiety. I fully agree on that.
Yeah, we're talking all the time. We're never not.
This podcast is gonna be so long just because we can talk. I really don't know what else to talk about now that I think about it, but we just want to say that reach your goals, get out there, do what you want. Don't let other people hold you back.
Yeah. Because we already got haters for the announcements of this podcast.
But it's like, it's this point where we just stop caring.
Yeah, who cares? I don't care.
It's something that we want, and we will not let others control what we want. We have a future that we want to strive for, even if that may not have to do with a podcast, or it might, depending on how we go with things. But even if it doesn't get, I want to make this clear. We're not making a podcast for like views or money or anything, because we doubt that we will make money.
We will never make money for
but
this.
We are doing it to just spread awareness, to just honestly have fun too.
Yeah.
But
yapping is great.
Yapping is amazing. And now we're just spreading it with who knows how many people. But you'll be okay. You'll be safe. You'll be protected by anything and everything. Make good friends. Don't make the bad choices, but then again, I can't really tell you that because
you know what? No, make the bad choices. Learn from it.
Yeah.
Live life.
You can't just be perfect. You have to make mistakes to grow, or else you won't grow.
Have fun.
Yeah.
Just live life.
You will be okay.
The sun will rise again.
The world's not gonna stop spinning based on your drama. I promise. But yeah. This is so odd. Yeah. But I guess this is all that we're gonna be talking about on our first episode. Yeah. We love you and we care for you and we're here for you and we're gonna listen.
Good night.